Hello everyone, what is up? It's me, AlbyMTG, and today I have another episode of My Cardsphere Story for you. Unless this is tagged on to the end of another episode, then you guys are just seeing a continuation. As you can see here, we have two envelopes worth of cards, as well as we're sending away some cards here. Today we're sending out one package, so we'll just go ahead and start with that because it's a pretty short, underwhelming package here. We have two copies of the card Swarm Intelligence. I'm assuming these probably go in someone's commander deck. These don't really see any play outside of commander. Very expensive at 7 mana. It is a powerful effect, being able to copy your instants and sorceries. However, again, 7 mana, really expensive. So, sending out two Swarm Intelligence to a user who wanted both of those. And now for some more exciting stuff, we get to open up these two packages here and see what's inside of these. So we'll start off with the smaller envelope first. I don't know which package is which. Go ahead and just open this up here. Okay, so this one came fairly fast from this user, so we'll go ahead and take a look at this afterwards, but this was only like a couple days and it just got here, so let me rip off the tape here so that I can get this out of the package. And you can see here we have one copy of Martyr of Sands, and on the other side another copy of Martyr of Sands. So this should be two copies, I believe. And I just accidentally let me see if I can get it without the shadow. I just accidentally ripped the perfect fit. You might not be able to see that on camera, but oh well. So here, two copies of Martyr of Sands. I really like the mono white Martyr proc deck that exists in Modern right now, and I'm thinking about building that. So these two Martyr of Sands will go directly into that deck, and I am very thankful for these. Someone messaged me, or actually we'll talk about that when we get to the financial aspects of things, and then we'll go into the story about how I managed to acquire these two Martyr of Sands. And now for the second envelope here. We'll see what we got in this one. And is this one taped to the inside of the envelope? Alright. So, as you can see, we picked up another card here for the Martyr proc deck. This is a Serra Ascendant, which works really, really well with the Martyr of Sands. Let me go ahead and get it out of the perfect fit here. It should just be one of these guys. So there we go. Two Martyr of Sands and one Serra. Let me get this back in camera. So we have two Martyr of Sands and one Serra Ascendant from two different users sending us 3 cards. Again, very thankful to these users for sending me these cards, and we'll go ahead and talk about the financial aspects of things. Alright, here we are on my receiving page here on Cardsphere, and this actually worked out rather well. As you can see, I'm receiving 4 cards in 3 packages, but the 2 cards that showed up were the 2 packages here on top. So I'm able to keep this package a secret then for next video, or whenever the package does show up. So here you can see Jeffrey Peterson sent us the Serra Ascendant. We'll go ahead and talk about this one first. So for $4.68, you can see an index price of $6.69. So $4.68 here. You can see a percentage of 70 here. I managed to receive this at. So I believe that's one of the lowest, if not the lowest, on here. Yeah, that is the lowest price on here that I managed to receive this at, so thank you to Jeffrey Peterson for sending that off. As you can see, another user at 103% got one 3 days after Jeffrey Peterson sent me mine, so I'm very happy to be receiving this at 70%. You can see another user here at 70%. About last month, about half of a month prior to mine, and then just a few cents difference in between those. So at 70%, I believe that's what I have my remaining ones at. Yeah, I have 3 more on either near mint condition or slightly played at $4.68 for 70%. And you can see there's actually one user who put theirs up at 71%, another user who copied mine at 70%, so I might bump this up a couple percentage points so I can get back up to the to rank #1, so that I'm more likely to receive my my cards faster. So thank you to that user for sending me this Sarah Ascendant at 70%. And then here we have Martyr of Sands from user Death by Tomato. Death by Death by Tomato. Actually, we had a really nice conversation in the messages. He was fairly new to Cardsphere, asked me a few questions about it. He said he checked out the channel and checked out the video. So if you're watching this, Death by Tomato, thank you so much for the package. Very, very fast shipping, and I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. So yeah, he was asking me a few questions about the service. Seemed like a great guy to talk to. So if you have the chance to send anything to user Death by Tomato, I would definitely go for it. You can see user number 2488. For those of you that don't know, when Cardsphere does their URLs here, you can just type in cardsphere.com/user/ and then the number associated with the user ID. So if you want to trade with someone specifically, just ask them for their user ID, and you can go ahead and check out what they have. You can see here he's got a whole bunch of stuff on his wants list. Again, a fairly new user to Cardsphere when it comes to sending things out. So very greatly to receiving those Martyr of Sands. So we'll go back here and we'll look at the financial aspects. You can see here $1.23 for Martyr of Sands. And $1.23 here is at 75%. I actually have 12 on my wants list right now at 65%. As you can see, I sent them out at I received them at 75% instead of the 65 that I have here. He messaged me and asked if I was willing to go up a little bit on them. I wasn't really too sure about building the Martyr proc deck yet, but I did have, like you can see here, 12 on my wants list just randomly. So he messaged me, said, you know, would you go up a few additional percentage? I kind of basically just put the ball in his court and said, what percentage are you specifically looking for these Martyr of Sands? And he gave me a reasonable one. I was thinking in my head a few percentage points lower, but over a card that only costs, you know, $1.25, I chose not to, you know, fight over those other 3%. And then after he told me that he watched the videos and things like that, I felt so much better about my decision to, you know, be a welcoming, you know, user on this website, so that he continues to use it and so that he continues to, you know, check out the channel. So, Death by Tomato, if you're watching this, again, thank you so much for the Martyr of Sands. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And so there you can see. So he managed to talk me up from 65% up to 75%. You can see here some users at 56%. I don't think I had mine on the wants list yet when some users sent them away at these lower prices. So yeah, user Death by Tomato managed to talk me up into it, and I believe, yeah, right now I am the highest one, the highest offer here at 65% versus 44% and 25% from 2 other users. So we'll go ahead back here onto the receiving list, and I won't. Actually, we have a sending to do as well. 2 Swarm Intelligence here at 26% or at 26 cents. We can go ahead and see a 33% index price. So here 79%, just under the 80% mark. Again, you guys know that I love the 80% mark if you've been watching the series for a while. And a little bit of a higher percentage compared to most other users here. And then other people offering prices at extremely bulk rare prices. You can see here 8 cents. So the price that I got was in between 3 times and 4 times higher than the price being offered by the only other user on the website that wants copies of this card. So more than happy to be sending away these 2 Swarm Intelligence to the user who wants them. Again, they pay for the Swarm Intelligence pay for the stamp and like the envelope and all that other kind of shipping stuff. So I'm gladly to have these cards going out to a user who will use them instead of them just rotting away here in my trade binder forever. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I am going to ship out these Swarm Intelligence, package them up here in just a second, and then we'll go ahead and give the give these users their credit for sending me these packages. I'm not going to do it here on video like I normally would, because again, we have another package coming in down here, and I'll keep it a secret then for next video, since the receiving page was set up properly for us to be able to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as a comment. Of course, comments are fantastic, and I love talking to you guys, especially about this series, and about Magic in general. So once again, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you have a fantastic day, and peace.